This is a convening of the Cottonwood Mayor and City Council, City of Cottonwood, for presentation of proclamations, awards, and introduction of new city employees to be held on November 16th, 2021 at 5:30 p.m. at the Council Chambers Building, 826 North Main Street, Cottonwood, Arizona. First, we have presentations. Our first presentation will be Corey Christian's. Yavapai County District Director will present information on Library District and how it contributes to the Cottonwood Public Library. And I believe Ryan Bigelow is also here this afternoon.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Mayor, members of the council. Appreciate you taking the time to hear about what the Library District does for the City of Cottonwood. Does that work? It's not, okay. So to give you a little bit of a history about the Library District, it was first passed into law that counties could establish library districts in, I believe it was 87, maybe 86, and ours was first established on June 1st, 1987. The Board of Supervisors convened and decided they want to create a library district, which is exactly what they did. For you, Director Michaels is your District 3 representative, and I say director because when they put on their hat for making decisions for the library district, they have to convene as a library district board of directors and make those decisions because we're a separate governing authority. Also, along with that, statute allowed for libraries to apply to become affiliates of the library districts, which is what all of our municipalities did. The process was pretty simple. They just had to put something in the paper that said they want to be an affiliate, and presto, they're an affiliate. So there's basically no saying no. If you want it, you get it. So for us, that means a lot of different things. But the library district itself is funded through property taxes in the amount of $15.21 per $100,000 of assessed evaluation. So our core values are service, professionalism, responsibility, and leadership. And our mission is to provide library materials and services to meet the informational, cultural, and recreational needs of all residents of Yavapai County through our branch libraries, our affiliates, and the Yavapai Library Network. So the library district itself supports and operates the Yavapai Library Network, which is very unique to this county. It is 57 libraries all working together to provide services to all the residents of Yavapai County. Currently, 26 governing authorities participate in that arrangement, including Cottonwood. The YLN provides an integrated library system and online catalog, which we're going to be switching to a new one on January 11th, 2022. We're pretty excited about that. And it's one of the services they offer. We also do RFID support and services. So if you look on your books or your DVDs, there'll be an RFID tag in there, usually on the last page of the book, and it can scan and check out that way rather than using the barcode. We also offer technical support. So if the system goes down, we have 24/7 technical support where they can help get your library's ILS back up and running and make sure the catalog is running. We also provide cataloging services, which we do for Cottonwood Public Library as well as several others, which the books come to us, we catalog them, and we send them. And that is a service we do at no cost to Library Network members. We also do central sorting. You'll see the picture on the right there. Those books are all RFID tagged. They go on there, they get scanned by the system, and then it dumps them into the appropriate tote, and then the couriers deliver it to whichever library requested those items. So on average, each year, we share about 300,000 items between our libraries. That's something like $4 million that the taxpayers save because of that central sorting system, because it means that Ryan doesn't have to buy those books for his libraries. He can get them from some other library in the network. And we deliver to any items in the library, and any book from any library can be dropped off at your local library and delivered through the courier system. So we also provide direct services to Yavapai County residents through our 15 branch libraries. So these are mostly located in rural and or unincorporated areas. However, we do also operate the Clark Memorial Library, and we operate the Dewey Humboldt Library, which are municipal libraries. We offer books, ultra-high definition movies, video games, DVDs, audiobooks, etc. We also, at all of our branch libraries, do notaries, so which is really useful in those rural areas because it takes them an hour, 2 hours to get to a place where they can get something notarized if they didn't have that service. And programming and computer usage. We also directly support municipal libraries, such as your library, by providing Overdrive, the platform. We don't buy all the books. Libraries buy books and it goes into it, but we do pay for the platform, which includes downloadable audiobooks, e-magazines, e-books. We also purchase Mango languages, so you're going somewhere, you want to learn a language, hey, get onto Mango and learn how to speak pirate or Spanish or whatever it is you want to learn. We also have Universal Class, which is an online learning platform, which is pretty useful. There's a whole lot of different things on there that you can do that anybody would. It's not just getting on there if you want to have some professional development. It can be basket weaving or whatever you want to learn. We also, again, offer a courier service. We offer representation at a state level. Because I'm county librarian, I talk with a lot of folks at the state about how we can improve library services. And we also give over $1.8 million in direct funding to 2 municipal branches and 7 affiliate libraries, which includes $163,000 to the Cottonwood Public Library. So how do we figure out of that $1.8 million who gets what? So it goes into a formula, because what we want to do is we want to make sure that the money is distributed fairly. So part of it is just some standard factors, like our standard amount of 9% that comes out of that 1.8 million off the top. And then there are part of it that are more performance-based measures, such as circulation, your number of patrons, your number of items. And of course, assessed valuation, since the library district is property tax funded, is a huge portion of how that funding is distributed. So how each one of those factors comes out for Cottonwood Public Library. So if you look at the standard amount, that's 11% of the total, goes to Cottonwood Public Library, which is $16,755. So out of that total $150,000 for that factor, Cottonwood Public Library gets 11% of that amount. For population, it's 16%. For assessed valuation, it's 6% of the total. Circulation, 13%. So on and so forth. So you can see the total amounts of that 1.8 million across the bottom, and then across the top what CPL's portion is of each of those factors. So this is how it looks over the last several years. You can see that it did go up there a bit, and then it started to decline a bit. Keep in mind this is about a $20,000 range here, so it's not a huge difference, but the main reason for that is assessed valuation fluctuations. You have some communities where the values of homes are going up a lot, and they're going up here, of course, as well, but it depends on what rate that's happening, including new construction as well. So that's probably the biggest factor in that change in funding. But I'm guessing it's probably going to start creeping back up here a little bit. We'll see how it works. So all the money that comes from the library district to Cottonwood has to be spent at the library. Can't be spent anywhere else. So if we take a look at the Cottonwood Public Library budget, about $163,000 of that, which makes up about 13% of your library's budget, and the remaining $1 million comes from the Cottonwood regular revenue sources or other revenue sources, depending on what that is. So we pay for about 13% of your library. And that's my presentation. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them.
Any questions? Questions, Council, for Mr. Christians? No? All right. Great presentation. Sorry I missed the first 5 minutes, but...
No worries. I know how it goes. And with that, we do have a check that doesn't actually go anywhere. For $163,000. We were trying before the meeting to stick it in the ATM. It didn't work. So give that to you, sir. Thank you very much. And
all right.
Thank you.
Mr. Christians, would you like us to come down, or would you like to come up and take a photo so we can
sure.
preserve the moment?
Council's pleasure is.
Council, would you like to go down and have a photo? Okay. Sorry, I was late there.
That's okay. Those things happen.
What's that? 163.
leave it to Ryan here, or how do you want that to work? I'll take it. There you go. Great, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, Ryan, you can sit down first.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks again for your time. Appreciate it.
Okay. Next, we have a plaque of appreciation to Agave Highlands Golf Course for assisting with the Fallen Heroes Golf Tournament. We've got Mr. Wacker and Mr. Yavapai with us today. And is there somebody here from, sir? I'm so sorry, I don't know your name.
Emmanuel Radocha.
Emmanuel Radocha, great. So why don't you come on up and,
You thought Yavapai was hard.
yeah, that one I've practiced a few times, so.
You did good.
So again, I'm Brandon Wacker, chairman of the Fallen Heroes Golf Tournament. Jim Yavapai, who's the president of Law Enforcement Heroes, and Emmanuel Radocha, who's the head golf pro at Agave Highlands Golf Course.
Awesome.
So this year on August 17th, we hosted our 9th annual Fallen Heroes Golf Tournament, which all proceeds that we raise go back to the community. And this year, unfortunately, to a fallen hero here locally, which I'm sure you guys are aware of. But without the help and whatnot from Agave Highlands, from Emmanuel especially, he's been a huge asset to us for the last, 3 or 4 years since you've been there. And it's been incredible. From our Fallen Heroes Golf Committee, it's been just phenomenal. And this is our record year. We raised quite a bit of money. So it was a real honor and everything to be part of it, like we all are, and we want to come say thank you to you guys and just present them with a thank you. So
Awesome.
on behalf of that, we are going to give you Agave Highlands.
Thank you.
Thank you, Plaque, and thank you guys for having us here this evening and allowing us to present this in front of you.
Absolutely.
Like I said, it all goes back to community. Without the community's effort and everything, and their giving and volunteering, and this couldn't happen. So, thank you.
Well, our owners and my staff are 100% behind you for as many years as it takes.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Thank you. And would you like a photo with all of us in the plaque? We'd sure appreciate it. And I just want to say, Mr. Yavapai and Wacker, both of you gentlemen have done so much for our community too. And I mean, for years and years, you've raised so much money. We couldn't do it without you. So really appreciate your efforts. Thank you.
Thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. Our honor, really.
Okay. Now we have a lot of employees to introduce. This is going to be good. All right, so we're going to start off with Mr. Ellis introducing Cody Blazer, who's our brand new building official.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, Council. Thank you. Scott Ellis, Community Development Director. I am here tonight to introduce Cody Blazer. As you mentioned, Mr. Mayor, he is our new building official, which is very good for us. We've been needing it. pleased to have him here. He's originally from Arizona, grew up in the Prescott area, so he's somewhat of a local, which helps. From there, he took some classes at Yavapai College, became a building inspector with Coconino County, and then significant construction background. Went up to Washington for a couple of years as building inspector up there, Washington State, and then now he's joining us here. He's happy to be back in Arizona, and we're excited to have his knowledge and expertise to help us with all this new construction we have coming up. So,
All right, welcome back home.
if you want to say anything.
Yeah, thank you for, it's nice to meet everybody. One day I'll actually have the opportunity to shake everybody's hand. But I'm very happy to be here.
Great. We're happy to have you. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right. I think one picture, yeah, we'll do one photo at the end. Yep, if that works. Friends and family invited, right? Okay. All right, then next we have some police officers that we're going to have Commander Braxton introduce.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, members of the council. One of my pleasures is always introducing new employees, and today is no different. We have phenomenal employees that are coming to the city as well as the police department. And first I have here Ashley Campbell. Ashley comes to us after serving 2 years in the jail, an additional 5 years in patrol, and she is a fellow alumni from NAU, graduating in 2016 with her bachelor's degree. And she also is a currently certified EMT, where she previously spent over 6 years working in the medical field. So just one of three phenomenal employees I'm pleased to introduce. So I'll let her say a few words.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm extremely excited to come to Cottonwood PD. You know, I came from Yavapai County Sheriff's Office, serving a few years over there. So I kind of scaled it down a little bit. Now I'm just going to focus on the city for a while. Super excited about that. I guess a little bit more history about me. Everyone always asks, why did I come to Arizona? I'm actually from Kentucky, but I came out here, finished my degree, and I haven't left, and I love it out here. So I'm hoping to spend the rest of my continuing years in law enforcement here in the city. I hope it goes well, and I'm excited to be here.
Good. We're glad to
You
have
guys.
you. And don't tell anyone back home how nice it is out here, okay?
I won't.
Let's keep it our secret.
And next up, we have our other lateral from YCSO, Damon Truax. Damon started with the city on September 7th of this year. He moved to the Verde Valley area in 2012, where he started as a detention officer with the sheriff's office. After leaving the jail, he served as a deputy in the patrol division for an additional 4 years. And his most recent assignment was in narcotics, working for the PANT task force while still at the sheriff's office. And he loves Cottonwood because he met his bride on the first date here in Old Town Cottonwood. They have 3 awesome children. 4.
Three, no, I was just holding up the ring.
Oh,
No, just
yeah.
three.
There's a new one on the way. But along with spending time with his family, he enjoys outdoor activities. And so you'll see a common theme that all of our new employees have local ties, and they'll be here for a considerable amount of time. A few words if you'd like.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate the opportunity to come work here. Again, I'm new to Blue. I'm not new to the area, not new to law enforcement. Happy to be aboard, happy to be a part of the team, and looking forward to getting to know each of you and the citizens alike. So thank you for having me.
Thank you. Look forward to working with you.
And last, but certainly not least, is Travis O'Donnell. Travis was born and raised here in Cottonwood. He recently graduated from Mingus in 2020, where he played tennis and was the captain. He also raised pigs for the Verde Valley Fair during all 4 years. He's currently attending Yavapai College to obtain a degree in criminal justice, and his future goals are to one day become an officer with our department. So Travis is actually one of the 2 police aides that was recently authorized by council last year, so we're fortunate to have him and expect for him to be here for a very long time.
Awesome.
Thank you. Obviously, my name is Travis. I've lived here all my life. I'm very excited to continue to be here. Then, surely, like you said, my goal is to be a police officer here, so excited to be in this new program and see what it holds.
Great.
Thank you.
Welcome to the team. I'm glad there's somebody a little bit taller than Commander Braxton, finally. All right, next then we're going to have, let's see, Kirsten Lennon, I believe you're coming up to introduce your new employee.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I'm going to introduce Emily Carter, who is on that side of me, is our new admin assistant for finance and HR. As you know, we share an admin assistant, so she gets to kind of be on both sides of that fence. Emily is originally from Illinois, Central Illinois, where she lived for 9 years. She was born and raised there. And then they moved to Tennessee, and she moved from Tennessee 4 years ago to Cottonwood with her children. And her children are now 2 twin boys who are in high school and a twin daughter who is 12, or one daughter who's 12, sorry. Not a twin daughter. She loves hiking, camping, and traveling in the U.S., and she studied art history and later got a business and accounting degree in college. And her previous work experience is that she's ran a preschool, she worked in an art gallery, and most recently she worked in an accounting business and a dental office as the office managers here in Cottonwood. Welcome, Emily.
Thank you. So I just want to say I'm very happy to be here working for the city, as well as living here. I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I hope to be here for a long time.
Great. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's ask all the new employees and their family if they choose to step up. And council, we'll just stand up here and give them room. And come on up, we'll get a photo.
And not in front of
Near the side.
Yeah, we'll hoist you. Get on our shoulders.
And the bosses usually show up. Sorry, Kirsten, Commander, Scott. Nice try.
Don't leave the short guy in the back now.
You guys scoot into the middle there. They're standing higher than you. So
Yeah, don't be shy. Come on.
Yeah,
You're
don't
fine.
be shy. This picture will only last forever. Don't worry about it.
Is it a mosh pit? Yeah, exactly. All right, welcome to y'all. What's that? Somehow. Yeah, no, we're good.